Have you ever wondered how historians piece together the past? The key lies in understanding primary and secondary sources. These sources are the backbone of historical research. Without them, interpreting history would be a challenge. Let's start with primary sources. A primary source is an original document or object created during the time under study. This includes letters, diaries, or even artifacts like tools and clothing. This is where we find the raw evidence of history. Examples of primary sources are plentiful. Written documents like memoirs and newspapers capture first-hand accounts. Material artifacts, such as artworks and coins, provide tangible links to the past. Oral sources, like interviews and songs, keep traditions alive. Visual sources, like photographs and films, offer glimpses into historical moments. Finally, digital sources, including social media posts, reflect contemporary events. However, primary sources are not unbiased. They reflect their creator's perspective, interests, and context. Thus, historians must analyze them critically. Now, let's shift to secondary sources. A secondary source interprets and analyzes primary sources. These works are produced after events, authored by those not directly involved. Examples of secondary sources include scholarly works and textbooks. Documentaries also fall into this category, providing overviews of historical events. Encyclopedias summarize knowledge and help contextualize events. Secondary sources are essential. They provide valuable analysis that enhances our understanding of primary sources. Like primary sources, they too are shaped by the author's perspectives and contexts. So how do we differentiate between primary and secondary sources? The timing of creation is crucial. Primary sources are created during the event. In contrast, secondary sources are crafted afterward. The creator's involvement also plays a role. Direct witnesses produce primary sources, while secondary sources come from those who weren't involved. It's also vital to recognize their relationship. These sources are interconnected. A secondary source can become a primary source based on its context. For instance, a recent history textbook is secondary when discussing past events. However, it's primary for understanding current historical interpretations. Historians rely on both primary and secondary sources. Primary sources provide essential evidence, while secondary sources offer the necessary context. They work together to form a complete picture of history. In summary, knowing primary and secondary sources is key to understanding history. Primary sources provide first-hand evidence. Secondary sources add context and interpretation. Together, they create a robust framework for historical research. Curious to learn more about historical research? Dive deeper into primary and secondary sources. Subscribe to our channel for more engaging content.